right. Going.
Fucking dog probably is holding it now. I don't know.
Oh well.
I wiggled it so much it came apart. Alright, well.
Let Jared have a tug at it. Use his super ginger powers.
Gotta get you, Brent. You got the freaking weight.
Yes, I know I'm fat. There it is. That one was already broken, right?
Looks like you cut it. It cut all the way.
How do you feel about that?
You don't even want to know.
It's only like 98 degrees.
Go. Now we try to cut some of them vines.
Yeah. Picking up them limbs and vines. Tired yet?
Am I tired? Yeah, my 72-year-old bones are aching. But gotta get it done.
Yeah, we're making pretty good headway here.
Yep.
This is all pretty overgrown. Still is. The vines are the hardest part. So as you might guess, we're not actually extending the shed like originally planned because I don't have that kind of money right now. Instead, we're doing a tent canopy, but one of the nicer galvanized ones. So that's gonna go along right in front of the barn here. Got just enough property to make it work. And then there's a J-Rod over here. Yeah? Have yourself a cold brewski?
Much left,
Jared's been helping out a lot. He trimmed all my trees and tell you what. Okay, Jay, he's a working machine over there. Look at him go.
He needs retirement to do that thing.
The sun's backed off quite a bit, so it's a lot nicer working right now than it was earlier. That's what's going on. Look at that new shop fan. Whoa, yeah. Well, right here, another day. So we got quite a bit cleaned up yesterday out on this side here. Today I'll be fine tuning just this edge because the tent's only going to come out to, I don't know, about here. It's 12.7 foot wide, 30 foot long. We got tree guys that have been out here doing tree work for the last 2 weeks. So anyway, yeah, today I'm going to be spending my time kind of leveling this ground out. So that'll be fun. And then we also got, I just had my dad run up to Lowe's to grab some stuff. I had to buy a new washer and dryer. Had a stackable, but the lady that owned the place, I should have figured when we were coming in looking at it and everything. It's like, oh, don't overload that washer. Little did I know, the bearings and springs were already completely gone. So doing any level of load of laundry, just like go. So and doing those stackable washers, you know, trying to get into the drum of them things, and and fix those parts. It's a pain in the butt. And, you know, I wanted separate units anyway, so I went to Lowe's. They had a Labor Day sale going on, so I just got a new set. And we're gonna fix the stackable one, and I'm just gonna sell it because I don't want a stackable unit. So anyway, we came in here and had to cut open this wall. And of course these valves, this one here was leaking, so you could see at the bottom that's been leaking for years, who knows how long. But we couldn't even get this freaking hose off because it's seized up on there. So he's run to Lowe's to go get a new box with valves and just some CPVC stuff. Gonna fix that, and then the Lowe's guys are delivering the new set today, so we're trying to get this knocked out before they show up, which should be here in another hour and a half. So we're gonna knock that out. I'm working on the yard, and that's pretty much gonna be the project for today. We might get the canopy erected today. We should be able to, hopefully. We ended up running into this crap with the plumbing, you know, but it's always something. You guys know how it is when you're working on house stuff. It's always something. This is the stackable that was in there, and it's a freaking 2023. Thing's damn near brand new. But, you know, if you constantly overload the freaking bin, that's what happens with the springs and stuff. So, nothing like having a bonfire when it's 100 degrees outside. If you don't believe me. Listen to the frog.
Blazing, huh?
Blazing.
Woo!
It's a hundo now.
102. Way too hot to be doing this stuff.
Yeah, Grandpa's having to redo plumbing and everything today.
Oh, yeah.
Should have been a 5-minute job turned into an all-dayer.
Definitely going to be an all-day.
Let's see what we've got. Well, got a new washer and dryer. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That'll just keep them from falling apart on us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, this thing has got to go way down. The ground must be climbing this way, because you can see where that's going to end up. It's not parallel with the rib like the other one is, kind of parallel. So we're going to have to go down about 6 inches with this pole.
All right.
And something new, they said, let's make a new home. That's good.
Juke it.
Did I go do it?
Yep. Finished producto. She's a big girl. It's all wrong. Tear it down. Tear it down. All right, guys. Well, that's a wrap on today. As you can see, we got old Delio up. My poor dad, he borderline heat stroke today. He pushed it too hard. But you gotta stay hydrated, man. You cannot risk this Florida freaking heat. So anyway, I'm freaking beat. I am completely disgusting. Ready for a shower. That's all I got to say about that. Today's project, mobile home skirting. Fun. So we're pulling away all the debris around this crap. Actually, I haven't started here yet. But As you can see, the stuff that's on here is pretty chewed up. So we're just cleaning all the stuff away, getting it leveled out a little bit better. That's about it. Another fun-filled day. We're making headway here. Get my porch all cleared out and fixing to start cutting some of the skirting. This stuff we pulled out. There used to be a front porch right here, kind of like how the side porch is, but I'm guessing it rotted out, so they cut it at the base, so we had to dig out all these 4x4s. That's fun. So this is what we're doing. Enough leverage for you?
I think so. Well, that was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Look at that. It's a beautiful cut.
Not bad.
I don't say so myself.
Winding down into the day. This is where we're at. Get KJ the cutting master.
Yeah, couldn't have done it without my foundation man. Brent did a good job on that.
Yeah, this puppy, super David Bowie. But straightened her out pretty good.
It's like $1 million.
So, a couple new things we got for the spread this season. My brother and I picked up a couple of these. Avian X's, the little bobble feeders. Looked at them in the water, they're pretty cool looking. And we'll most likely end up picking up some Avian X decoys. Maybe not for this preseason deal here in the next couple weeks, but come regular season, I'm sure we'll end up scooping something. But for now, it's gonna be wood ducks and teals. I am gearing up for tomorrow morning. I kind of been behind on getting prepped and everything for opening day. I spent the week scouting a handful of spots. I got one that I'm gonna stick with, which I saw more wood ducks than I did teals, but you know what? That's what I'm gonna go with. But my dilemma is where I'm hunting, the water is like 5.5 foot deep, 4 to 5.5 foot. It kind of varies. So what I got here is some conduit. These are 10-foot poles. So I'm actually measuring these down to, I figured about 7 foot. And it's gonna give me enough for me to, actually I already got one done. I haven't painted it yet. I still gotta spray paint these things. I just clamped down one end, and this is what I'll stick into the mud. And then the opposite end, I was gonna try to do that with one hand, but it ain't gonna happen. So, but the other end is just the open conduit, because these decoys, I don't know if most of you guys that duck hunt, you've already know about this stuff, but they got this little mount thing here that's a square. You just kind of squeeze it in there, and there you go. You got your Mojo pole mount. Because I'll tell you what, the one that they give you with these freaking decoys, I mean, we bought these, I mean, 15, 20 years ago. But I mean, they give you these cheese freaking mounts, and I mean, this is okay if you're fishing like a foot of water, but you know, most of the places that we hunt here in Central Florida, it's deep. That'll do it. Yeah. Beautiful. That's as far as I'm going with that. I will finish it off with a hammer. good to me. And to paint this thing, this is what I'm using, some flat enamel brown. All right, so that's my subpar paint work there, but that's all we need. Something that's not gonna glare, so you don't want a glossy paint or a satin. Get something flat. So anyway, that is that project out of the way. And I actually took the bench seat off my boat because, well, I had a buddy of mine that was gonna hunt with me tomorrow, but he ended up catching a bug from one of his kids, so he had to back out. But I took that bench seat off because to hunt 2 people off my boat, that thing, it's just not comfortable being how it is. And you know, I've been kind of contemplating taking it off anyways, even just for fishing. Having someone fish off the back, that bench seat kind of gets in the way. You know, you can fold it down, but then you can't get around the console. So that's a good thing about these GatorTails. I mean, you can just unbolt that thing, and if I decide that I want to put it back on later on, I'll bolt it back on. So for now, it's staying in the shop, at least through hunting season and more than likely spec season. So, well, I'm out here, not on the spot that I had hoped for, that I scouted. Well, actually 2 different spots I had scouted that I really liked. I thought I was getting here early enough. Nah. I'm pretty sure these guys camp out the night before, which is, you know, we've done that in the past. I just, you know, when I was doing my scouting, there was no one else out here scouting, so I just kind of assumed, you know, maybe there wasn't going to be too much pressure out here. I was wrong. But it is what it is, so I just kind of moved along to the next spot I thought might have been good enough. It's still kind of in the flyway of the pattern that I saw these birds moving, so it is what it is, you know. You want a good spot, you gotta you gotta put in the time, and you gotta get here early. Well, only one woody, but missed a couple. That's the way it goes. I am happy with whatever the universe wants to provide. So I may hunt this afternoon. I'm not really sure yet. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm gonna start wrapping up all my stuff here. Well, before I close out this video, I did want to provide a little extra context that I did, in fact, go out hunting a few more times after this opening day that you just saw. And I realized one key point, and that is that I am a freaking awful shot. You know, as I mentioned in the video a little bit earlier, it's been 15 to 20 years since I've been out duck hunting. And I just kind of figured, well, you know, I was a pretty good shot back then. How much could things have changed? And it turns out a lot. So, yeah, it's kind of my own fault. I should have did some skeet shooting, kind of just brushed off the dust a bit. But I didn't, and it definitely showed, you know, during this preseason. And we actually have about a half a week left here in preseason, but this later half, you can't shoot wood ducks. And the couple areas that I've been hunting where there's been quite a few birds flying, they're all wood ducks. I have seen some teals, but they're flying really, really early in the morning, and I have not been able to get them to decoy. So, we just had Hurricane Helene roll through here and screw quite a bit of stuff up. So I've already packed it in for preseason. So I'm not going to go back out duck hunting until regular season starts, which is at the end of November. But I did want to add a little bit extra context. You know, I didn't just hunt that one opening day. So I need to, get a new gun, because my 1187, I've never really been happy with it. I mean, it does the job, but it's just, it's not really a comfortable gun for me. So I'm gonna get that cleaned up and sell it. And then between now and regular season, I'm gonna pick up a new gun. So, and then B, I need to practice. I need to do some skeet shooting, so I'll probably be going to the range and getting that dialed in. And then I should be ready. It should be a better regular season for me. So anyway, just wanted to fill you guys in on that. So I know this is kind of a weird video, a weird mix of housework and a little bit of hunting, but things will be getting back to normal now. So I should be getting back down to Okeechobee pretty soon to do some spec fishing. My dad's been kind of testing the waters. He's caught a few. And the bite's still not quite there yet, but the fish are biting. Just not in full swing like what we like to see. But hey, it's still hot outside, and give it about another month. I think we're going to start really seeing a shift. So you guys stay tuned to the channel, because it's fixing to go down with some fishing and some duck hunting and probably some cooking. So stay tuned. I'll catch y'all guys on the next one. See you.